Hey everybody, John Huber here, Maryland Education Network, brought to you by Maryland K-12. It's been a while since we talked a little bit about education. That's pretty normal this time of year because we're kind of in that long, dry stretch between now and testing, okay? This is crunch time for teachers between now and when the testing window opens up, the end of March, into April. Excuse me. But the testing results from last year, from the spring of 2021, from the spring of 2022, are still trickling out, and they have been trickling out, and they are not good. There's an article in Fox Baltimore says 23 schools in the Baltimore City system had 0 students who were proficient in math. And in the 5th grade, only 70% were not proficient. 8th grade math, 7% were proficient. So there's all kinds of data out there about how abysmal these scores are. Now, what they would say would be, the school would say, well, look, this is the first year of the MCAP. It all came together, which is true. They had the pandemic. They were on the process of getting rid of Park and bringing in MCAP. And it's like the first administration of MCAP understood. So now they're in the process. They went through with the process with a standard setting where they decide, based on all the, what's proficient, what's not, and all that. But even so, those results have trickled out over a year. So I would hope that this upcoming spring, we're going to take the test, and by the summer they should be out, and we should have something to compare to from last year. It's a real issue. So that's what's going on in testing. It's all quiet right now. Most of the results are out. I haven't checked in a little bit. Other issues, BCPS. There's an article out. BCPS says that a third of their students have received a D or lower in math or language arts. Take with that what you will. I can also tell you that, Anne Arundel County, in terms of their issue with transportation, you'd think it might be solved. They keep coming out with these little things here and there saying, we've done this, we've done that, which is great. I'm glad to see that they're, addressing the situation. But at the same token, if you look every day on their website, there's a list of 15, 20, 25 routes that are not being serviced. Kids just don't have a way to school. The school just can't get them there. So that's an issue as well. BCPS, Baltimore County, there's always seems to be some kind of issues with behavior, discipline, that sort of thing. So these things have kind of quieted down a little bit, but they're still there between now and the spring. But this is kind of that long, dry stretch. And I remember, when I was in the classroom and I was in the buildings, this was crunch time. This was, between now and spring break, they're just looking for spring break, and then after that, it's just so it is that time of year. So that's where we are. And if anything you want me to take a look at, give me a shout. As far as the AIB goes, the Accountabilities and Implementations Board, for the Blueprint for Progress. Currently, all of the local jurisdictions are in the process of creating their individual plan, and they're going to submit it by March, something late February, I can't remember. So that's where they're on. So look at your jurisdiction, see where they are with implementation plans, and see where that is headed, because right now that's kind of quiet too. That's all in every jurisdiction in the state, Baltimore County, Anne Arundel, Harvard, Howard, you name them. They are now creating their own implementation plans, and they have to be submitted shortly. So that's where all this is. Everything's just kind of a lull right now, which usually happens this time of year. So anyway, I got my eye on it. If anything comes up, I'll be sure and let you know. So give me a call, shoot me an email, text, whatever. If there's anything out there you want me to take a look at, be happy to do it. Thanks. Have a great day.